Today we are going to discuss about class 12th chapter number 3, business environment, importance of business environment. First one is it enables the firm to identify opportunities and getting the first more advantage. It means opportunities refers to the positive external trends or changes that will help a firm to improve its performance. It means what it opportunity get the firm to it increases its performance if any did increased performance and mistakes to improve the performance of the firm. Her environment provides numerous opportunities for business success. Early identifications of opportunities helps an enterprise to be the first explore them instead of losing them to competitors. It means environment provides to the enterprises numerous advantages to business success. In early identification, when opportunities helps to increase the it means to losing them to competitors face to the competitors instead of losing to the competitors. For example, when we call Morris Udyoga became the we know all or know that it is became the leader in the small car market, to manufacture in the small car market. It was the first to recognize the need of small cars in the environment of rising petroleum prices and large middle class population in India. It means we all are know Maruti Udyog became the leader in the small car market. It means we when the was recognized because in India large middle class population are there and rising petroleum prices, they all are buying small cars. Right? It was recognized first. Maruti Udyog was recognized and business environment what it is in the business environment, so it became leader in the small car market. Second one is it helps the firm to identify threats and early warning signals. It means it frames to they have three business and enterprise have bought threats and early warning signal opportunities. It means what it is have other it means disadvantages. Besides opportunities, environment happens to be the source of many threats. Environment awareness can help managers to identify various threats on time and survey as an early warning signal. Environment manages to think about early warning signal and surveys according to the environment. They need to manage, right? Managers need to manage the according to environment needs of the environment. For example, in India, Indian film finds that a foreign multinational is entering the Indian market with new substitutes. It should act as an early warning signal. It means Indian film had found that foreign multinational is entering into Indian market. It acts as early warning signal. In this case, the Indian films have to produce new substitute. It means a variety of goods with a quality and price production agree. They need to the foreign companies not to allow the Indian films, right? Because Indian films will difficult to face the competition, that so it increases production of goods and quality products it has produced. Next is it helps in tapping useful resources. Environment is a source of various resources for running a business. To engage in any type of activity, a business enterprise assembles various resources called inputs like finance, manage machines, raw materials, power and water, labor, etc. Means environment as a various we all know a raw material consists of such as a we have take inputs from the environment, right? Example of machines, finance, raw materials, water, labor, or the god's gift, right? This is the nature gift, right? From its environmental including financials we take and government and suppliers. They decide to provide these resources with their own expectations to get something in return from the enterprise. It means they are financials provide money to the enterprises to return the and government will provide some substitute and machines that will why it provide, because in return they will get right as an interest and government revenue, right? Because they get in return from the enterprise they will provide these inputs finance government raw materials machines labor etc, right? The business enterprise supplies this environment with its outputs such as a goods and services for customers payment of taxes to government, return on financial invest to investors, and so on. It means in the return what it will get, it will give to the investors as a investing for investing for money, and as a interest of interest, and government taxes it will pay, and it will provide goods and services to the customers, because they take inputs, they will provide resources into useful goods and services to the customers. They sell in the market and they get money, and they pay taxes to the government, and finance to the finance investment who invested to them in the beginning of the enter business. Because the enterprise depends on the environment, it means business enterprise totally depends on the business environment. Next one is, it helps in coping with rapid changes. It means environment change consists of rapid changes, right? Today's business environment is getting increasingly dynamic, where changes are taking place at fast pace. It is not the fact of change itself that is so important as the pace of change. Today's business environment is changing so fastly, because it is changing means also it is very important to change. Why? Because there is a turbulent market conditions are changing, and division of a demand for more customers are changing, and rapid changes in technology, because different customers are different depending upon the various, because in today's environment very changing, and customers depending on the large amount, they need very sufficient, because their competitors are increased in the market, they will get choose choice in the market very easily, right? This is all the situations to describe today's world. Just only few these are the, in order to efficient with these changes, managers must understand and examine the environment and develop a suitable course of action. It means in order to this all face the situations, managers have to decide what we should do and develop and suitable course of to face the situations and develop the and stable in the organization in the society. Fourth, fifth one is, if it helps in assisting planning and policy formulation. It means environment is a source of both opportunities as well as threats, right? It have both opportunities and threats, early warning signals, right? It understand the and analyzing, we should plan, management had to plan, and training and policy it should make first. For example, entry of new players in the market, which means like more competition may make an enterprise think afresh about how to deal with the situation. It means whenever a new and new player enter in the market, it means a new customer, new competitor enter in the market, it will be difficult to manage our business. We have to face the situation and how to deal with the situation. We have to think and plan. I should plan before the business starting, and we should policy we should make. This is the, it helps in assisting and planning and policy formulation. At last, it helps in improving performance. What it improves, the final reason for understanding business environment is, it helps in improving performance. Whether it really makes a difference in the performance of enterprise, it means a difference. Enterprises are different now, changing, right? This all coping with rapid changes and improvement, all this have improved and they have changed, right? Of the enterprise, right? Whether it may be changed or not changed, many studies reveal that the future of an enterprise closely about of what is happening in the environment, whether it is changing or not, but its future happenings was related to business environment. This all are the importance of business environment.